Why were they in the closet? Because they felt ashamed of themselves. But now everything goes, everybody's come out of the closet for every issue. And so, brothers and sisters, how do you get this hayaah? Two things and then we finish. Number one, the more you read and study the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, and you see the great virtue of having the shyness, you develop it. And number two, one of the best ways is those who are with you to be with someone who has the shyness. The Prophet said, Al-maru ala dini khalili fayandur ahadukum man yukhalil. A person will follow the religion of a very close companion. Therefore, let every one of you be very careful of whom you shall choose as a friend. My first, can I make an admission? Can I? Yeah. Confession?
Yeah.
Miriam, can I? Don't tell your dad. I remember the first marijuana I was in college. One of my teammates named Al. I wasn't Siraj. I was Jeffrey. He said, Jeffrey, yeah, try this. What's that? You're gonna like it. And that was my first experience. And what happens is that, brothers and sisters, this society is like this. The constant dripping of water on a stone will drill a hole in the stone. Consistency, persistency. And if they continue to talk to you, say, come on. I'll never forget, young 21-year-old Muslim girl coming into my office crying years ago. Imam Siraj, it was my birthday. And my friend said, let's go celebrate. Let's go hang out. She said, no, I don't want to go. She said, no, come on, let's go, I insist. Okay, where are we going? Let's go to a bar. I don't want to go to a bar. No, you'll like it. It ain't bad. Let's go to the bar. She went into the bar. Let's go in the back and meet some people. I don't want to go in the back and meet nobody. Come on in the back and meet somebody. She meets a man who took advantage of her and she becomes pregnant. Whole life ruined. Why? Because of the whisper of someone. And now you, as Muslim students in a university, have to make yourself plain in who you are. You be a Muslim and be proud to be a Muslim. Don't be ashamed to be a Muslim. If it's time for prayer, you say, come on, let's go make our prayer, because Allah demands for us to make prayer on time. What deed is most loved by Allah? The Prophet said, as-salatu ala waqtiha, prayer on time. Why should you be ashamed to make your prayer? People are dancing, people do everything. People got purple hair and they dress every kind of way that you can imagine, and you dress like an angel and you be ashamed of wearing your dress. Why should you be ashamed when Allah made you to dress like that and for His pleasure? And you know something? When you love Allah, you don't care about what other people say and think. I don't care. I remember when I first became a Muslim, I wanted to have some kind of Islamic identity. I didn't have to wear a kufi, but I was scared to wear a kufi. So you know what I did? In those days, they had a ski cap. Is a ski cap? Huh? Yeah. So it wasn't a kufi. I'm good. But I wore it. I said, man, I feel pretty good. And the thing is the love of Allah. I love Allah. And how do you know it? I ain't ashamed to be a Muslim. I ain't undercover. I'm a Muslim and don't care who don't know about it. In fact, you see the way I'm dressed now? I was invited by the United States Congress to do invocation. Never, ever is there a session in Congress except it's an invocation by a Jewish rabbi or Christian minister. For the first time in the history of this nation, a Muslim opened up a session of Congress, and that was me. How am I going to come? How am I going to dress? Why should I then take off the dress that I ordinarily wear? This is what I wear. Why I'm going to put a suit and tie? Suit and tie is okay. Suit and tie is okay, but this is what I wear. So when you go in the archives and you look at my picture doing an invocation to the United States Congress, you see Imam Siraj right there with his kufi on and his kameez on and making prayer in front of the Congress. Why? Because I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. And I ain't afraid to be a Muslim. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, in Walmart. And I'm walking in Walmart, and there's a man, a Chinese man, who comes to me. He said, "Assalamu alaikum." I said, "Wa alaikum salam." He said, "You Muslim, aren't you?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I am too." He was with his wife and his daughter. There was nothing about them that looked like he's a Muslim. But he's a Muslim. There's nothing. She didn't wear hijab on. The daughter didn't wear hijab on. And he said, "You know what? I've been here 1 week, but I can't find a halal place to get meat." And I told him, we exchanged numbers. I said, "What's your name?" He said, "My name is Jonathan." I said, "No, it's not. You can't be from China named Jonathan." So he started smiling. He said, "You're right." And he told me his name. He said, "The reason I use Jonathan, no one can pronounce my name." And after he told me the name, I said, "Okay, Jonathan." I understood. But my point is, the Prophet was asked, "Ayu amil ahabba ilallah?" What deed is most loved by Allah? He said that you feed the people and you give salams to the people of those whom you know and those who you don't know. He knew that I was a Muslim the way I was dressed. I didn't know he was a Muslim. Had I known he was a Muslim, I would have given him salams. Because this is what Muslims do. Haqqul Muslimi ala Muslim comes. The right of a Muslim over another Muslim is fine. One of them, Raddu Salam, is to return the salam. So this is what we do as Muslims. How dare you be afraid and ashamed to say Assalamu alaikum. Wallahi, when Muslims give me a greeting wherever I am, I'm in a supermarket, I'm on a bank, I'm at the gas station, I say, "Wa alaikum salam." Why should you be timid about that? Be timid about what comes out your mouth. I park my car. Because I want to get on the bus, I want to get on the train, I want to look at the youth. What are they saying? What are they doing? And when I get on the bus, when I hear the words that come out of the mouths of these youngsters, words that I'm ashamed to say, but they have no shame at all, no modesty at all. I'm looking, and sisters, honestly, brothers, let's be honest. Can we be honest? The worst time for Muslim men is the summertime.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, some of you like the summertime. But you know what I mean? We love wintertime because every woman has covered. Those real cold days, every woman, you want to say, "Assalamu alaikum." For real, they're covered totally. But in summertime summertime is hard for a Muslim man. Honestly, I kid you not. I'm walking down the street one day, and the Imam said, "Imam, look at that." So why you tell me that? Because even when you try to turn away, there's another one. Honestly, you lower your gaze. The only thing you can do is just lower your gaze and bump into everything. It's difficult. It's difficult. And now it's like, what is she wearing? What is she wearing? I'm I'm not trying to get down on them. That's not my point. I'm not trying to beat them down. That's not my point. I'm saying that our society has lost shyness. Everything come out of our mouth, the way we dress, and more naked every day. You want to see somebody naked? You want to see somebody naked? I'll tell you about a time where everybody gonna be naked. Everybody gonna be naked. On Yom Kippur, when Allah raised us up, everyone will be born naked. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and Aisha radiallahu anha